This started on Thursday night. Yeah, it was Thursday night. I'm heading home from the gym and I decided to stop by the local supermarket to get something to eat. When I got there, here, I'll just show it to you, show you the video. I actually shot the video of me in the supermarket, what I found and what my thoughts were. So hold on a second. All right, so I'm at Publix, finding water. And I just looked down and look what I saw. That's some fake ass bill. Look at that. Imagine if you found that. I was almost fooled. I thought it was a real $100 bill when it said trust in Jesus. Now, I'm a Christian. I honestly think that we all have our own, I don't know the word for it because I'm not really knowledgeable and all that stuff, but the way that something bigger communicates to you would be different than what it is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. As you could tell, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But for me, when I saw that, I was like, oh man, this is nonsense. I was like, man, if I would have found the real $100 bill, I would have brought it up to the customer service place because A, it's not mine, I didn't earn it. And two, man, that's a test of integrity. I don't know, whatever it is to you, wherever you are in the world, that something bigger communicates to you and you just, either you know it or you don't know it. Like that scene from Bruce Almighty when he was driving down the freeway or whatever. Prayers, God answer me, God answer me, God answer me. With all the signs like wrong way, stop, U-turn, you know, whatever. And then he crashes. That just makes me think that, you know, that's just a good visual. Anyway, Friday night happens. I go to the gym and I was talking to this young lady who works at the gym. We just got into this really, really deep conversation just about life and stuff. You know, I was given the analogy of like, it's not about what we're doing, it's about what it means to us and what we do. And we know we are doing it for a reason, something that's bigger than ourselves. If we don't get the results right away, it doesn't matter because it's not about us. But if it's about just getting the paycheck and just going through the motions and stuff, you're just going to get bitter and bitter because it's just, you're not growing as an individual and you're not contributing to something bigger than you. I was standing in front of a row of bikes when I was talking to her, and I'll get back to the $100 bill thing. If I was a cleaner, I would be looking at this bike, and because I would be having to clean the bike, you know, spray it down and wipe it down and stuff, I would be looking at it from the perspective of Jane from around the way. I'm going to see if I can set this on because my shoulders are burning. The bikes that we were standing in front of, I was standing in front of, she was cleaning the row right behind the first row where I was standing. And I was like, you know, Jane from around the way, you're cleaning off the machine, but it's the sweat, it's the grind, it's the tears that she put in to the effort of being here. She's sweating her ass off, pun and literally, to try to reduce the stress that she has at home because she's a single mom of 4. She just got a divorce and her husband is nowhere to be found. Her ex-husband's nowhere to be found. So that's the way that she stays sane. The other bike is Johnny from around the way, and he's, you know, he just lost his job. He doesn't have financial means to be able to take care of his family. He's in that gym sweating his ass off, both pun and literally, because of the stress that he has. He's got to get it out because he knows that if he doesn't, he's going to become a person that he doesn't want to be, that he's grown past in the past. You know what I'm saying? And then the same thing for the seat next to them, or the bike next to them, and so on and so forth. Everyone is here for a reason. And that cleaner, the lady that I was talking to, is privy to be there and say, I'm cleaning off the machines of those who's in the struggle, that's in the fight. So it's meaningful to me because I get to take care of them and make sure that they're not going to get an infection or germs or something like that when they come on the bike that hasn't been cleaned and they get all the muck all over them and they're wiping their eyes and then they catch pneumonia. And check this out. They catch the flu, the pneumonia, the whooping cough, like whatever it is, that garbage, and then they lose maybe 3 weeks of work because they have been home sick. And then they get people that they love and care about sick. And then they get, you know what I'm saying? So how meaningful is that cleaning lady to the whole process? But never ever noticed or given a thank you, a good job, a what's up y'all, boom, blow it up, bam, with some sprinkles. So $100 bill. fake $100 bill, rely on Jesus, being disappointed because it's not $100, but rely on Jesus, whatever. And I was shocked. Bam! I was surprised it wasn't a real $100 bill. I would have taken it up to the customer service because A, it's not mine. I didn't work for it. B, it is a test. The big picture, whoever it is that you believe in or whatever it is that you believe in that's bigger than us is trying to regulate us, get our attention. We get our attention, gets our attention or not. We notice it, but we don't pay too much attention to it. We notice it, then we get shocked because it's just a big something other than just it is what it is. Talking to this girl at the gym, bone cleaning, the significance, and so on and so forth. I wake up the next morning, Friday morning, going to the gym or going to meet my first client, and can't find my wallet. And then something dawns on me. I'm starting to go through the night before. And so I called up my mother-in-law who was at the gym because she works out at 5 a.m. I called her and said, can you go to the front desk and see if anyone turned in a wallet? Yes, somebody turned in the wallet, but it was the wallet contents. The wallet was missing and all my cash was missing. Yes, I could have used the cash, not to buy any Gephards or Scourges or any of that stuff. I could have used that cash for some other things that started coming around. Okay, so number one, lost my wallet. Bam! Oh, absolutely freaking out. Nothing was taken other than the cash, other than the wallet. Wife says, call the gym. Call the gym and leave a message. I'm like, I just want to know who turned in my wallet. Because the person I was talking to, it's sad for me to say this, but they were expressing the need for something more in relation to income to take care of, I think it was her son, and she's got a lot of doctor bills and so on, but she was confiding into me because we were having this big conversation about life. That night, Thursday night, and Wednesday night, the night before. It was great conversation. Man, we're talking about Eckhart Tolle, we're talking about Shakespeare, we were just talking about just a lot of stuff, right? So I'm thinking, man, she pulled a fast one. She took my stuff. But then I'm like, you don't know that because there was a large group of people in the gym at, 5 o'clock or something like that, p.m. A lot of people. Can't you say it was her? But my experiences the 2 nights before led me to believe that she is a type of person to have taken that wasn't theirs. But I'm not saying it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm wrong a lot. I'm just going based on clues, and I absolutely understand that if I go out accusing somebody, especially if they're innocent, what is that going to make me? Okay. That being said, so I get home, making dinner, and my wife notices that our beautiful cat, she's right here. I'm not going to move this whole thing because the situation looks kind of tight the way it is, more level. So she's asleep, but she peed on the couch, all over the couch. It's disgusting. It's horrible. And I'm glad that I didn't have to clean it up. So what we do is we strip the cases and pillows and the blankets and stuff like that that's on the couch because we know she's going to pee eventually again. We got to take all the stuff and put it in the washer, then the dryer, then repeat. And then it just repeats. She pees on the couch, and then this is what happens. I can actually show you exactly what happened because I had to take care of whatever. The hinge. And I mean, you could tell it's already sloping. It's buckling. The sink is about to cave in. Yep. So the door falls off, and then the baseboard that has everything, like the cleaning supplies under the sink and stuff, the baseboard collapses. Then we look under it. It's a bunch of dang mold. Black mold. All I know is the color, and it looks fuzzy, but it's not something I want to color with. So, and I don't want to be breathing it. And I'm sure it's probably somewhere, being breathed. But I took 2 trash bags and I taped it off because there's no door covering this entire area. And then, so wallet stolen, the cabinet, peeing on the couch, and then the cabinet. And I can't blame anyone else but myself because now we have to replace a door because my dumb butt punches it. I punched it, and I had a realization at that point about me punching the dang door. I'm here cleaning up, and I'm sweeping, I'm mopping, I'm vacuuming, I'm folding laundry while my wife is at Starbucks doing her homework because she can't study here. And get this right. So while she's getting her homework done, I'm able to make this video. I'm able to clean up. I'm able to straighten up. I'm able to make some moves while I'm here. I get frustrated because I can't control the situation, and I felt like at the moment I have so much that's just been burdening on my shoulder, like pressing down on me. I'm burdened with a lot of things, and I don't have any healthy outlet that's able for me to express physically the energy, the emotion, the energy in motion, the energy, the emotion trapped inside. That I'm so used to hitting a heavy bag, or I'm used to going out and going into like a garage gym and being able to lift things and to scream and to grunt and to yell, right? But I haven't been doing that because of my shoulder. So I haven't been working out like that. Low intensity, longer duration, cardio. Yeah, something like this happens. I don't feel like I have any control. I lose my temper and I hit a door. Wise, not wise, definitely not wise. And two, it could get expensive if you have that type of problem. Lucky for me, I don't ever punch a door. That's the first time that I punched a door in a long time. I think I was like 21 the last time that I punched a wall or a door. I'm 39. It's been a long time. It wasn't supposed to rhyme. Neither was that time. So I started getting to the thinking about, about the whole situation that I find myself in with the house. We got to get our windows replaced because the windows are falling apart. Garage doors broken. Now the sink, the cabinetry. I mean, it just doesn't end. Oh my gosh! So I got to figure out what to do when it comes to how I'm going to make. That's just what it is. Have to make more money. So I just have to figure out what. And then it hit me. Dang. I hit the door. I was walking into the hallway and it hit me. I kept thinking about my dad when I was growing up, and he would come home drunk and he would hit the door. He would be angry. He would be so enraged about whatever it was that was going on in his life. And then it was like, whoa, that's crazy because I'll tell you something that's crazy. I punched right, like how I would throw a right. My eye level, my nose level. But when I was a kid, let me see, where is it at? So he's a little shorter than me, so his would be about like right here. But I would be looking up, so from the doorknob, I'd be looking up at the hole in the door, and I'm looking through the door into the hallway, and I'd be like, hey man, I'd have to get on my tippy toes to look. And then I was like, man, I gotta cover it up. I gotta cover it up for my wife so my wife doesn't see it. I don't want my wife to get angry. I don't want my wife to get concerned. Dang, I don't have a chair in here. I don't think this is. So yeah, I wanted to cover it up because I didn't want my wife to get concerned, and I did not want to have to deal with a bunch of questions about why I did that and why I knew that was reckless. I reacted. It wasn't calculated. It wasn't put through a rigorous, question and answer, pro and con, SWOT analysis. I acted. Why did I act? I didn't have a healthy enough outlet to express the energy that I have inside with physical activity, because if I don't, I walk around, I feel like I'm about to explode no matter where I go. Everything sets me up. I think I should just kneel. That's actually better because I can stretch my hip. Yeah, and so it's like I don't want to have to deal with the fact that my wife is going to be asking those questions, and so I need to cover it up. And I thought about covering up with a piece of paper that said basically don't become him. Because I'm covering up the hole, I'm covering up my reaction, and my reaction was because of a cause, and that cause was because I was feeling out of control. I didn't feel like I can control the situation. I couldn't protect my wife from the emotions of overwhelm, anxiety, hopelessness, helplessness that she's feeling. I can't take that away from her. What am I going to do? Just sit down and I'll write about it, or I'll call a friend to talk about it. But you don't understand. It's in me. I feel like I'm going to pop like a bubble that's oblong. It's very soft and squishy in shape, going up against a needle point. I mean, it goes through the membrane. It's like if you scroll all the way like hundreds of thousands of times into that that bubble, that balloon or whatever, you'll find that at the microest level, it's like there's space in between the fibers that make that. You know what I'm saying? And that pen just gets into the fibers between, and it expands when it goes in a little further through the membrane, right? Why not embrace the whole? Why not just keep it there as a reminder to not lose control? Even though you don't have control over the things that just happen. You don't have any control over them. Why are you reacting the way that you are? A reminder, don't react. Be proactive. It seems like we're going into a feedback loop. They called it negative feedback. I think it's a negative feedback loop. And Tony Robbins says every thought and or action is a cause set in motion. So obviously all of these things are happening as a result of things that have happened before, whether it was a thought process, a choice, or series of choices. Make sense? Maybe this is my journal. Maybe you guys are my journal. Okay, so fast forward to today, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yesterday I was texting my wife all these different things about giving control up to God. And the whole time I'm thinking, damn, we haven't really given it up to God at all. When things got good, we stopped praying, we stopped going to church, right? Isn't that what happens to us all? When things are good, we stop relying on that we connect with, that's bigger than ourselves, that's the creation of it all. And if you don't believe that, I mean, then nothing but love and respect for you. I'm not saying that I'm right, because there's a lot of times I'm wrong about a lot of things. When you stop pursuing a relationship, when I stopped pursuing a relationship with him, and I was like, man, I got this for my business. I know how to train for my business. I know how to do the accounting for my business. I know how to do the marketing for my business. I can do all the I can do. But I never say, you know what? I don't even just say thank you. What can I do for you? I'm always asking. You do that to any relationship in your life. You keep giving or keep asking, and that person's going to end up wising up and then rolling, leaving, calling you out to the curb. You need to go. Always asking. When was the last time you asked to be a blessing to them, or to give to them, or to help them, or what can you do for them along with a thank you? I know I suck at that. And just this today, and then yesterday, and the day before, a series of events. I hope this is the three. Things come in three. But so I couldn't help but think, what would be the meaning of all of these different things? And then it goes back to that $100 bill, because that was the first obvious sign that we worship, that we hold, the grandiose, the biggest of us all, that is the creator of it all. That was the one thing that got my attention, because it was obvious. I didn't have to think, okay, what's the metaphor for that? Bird, coming down and swooping onto my knee and dropping a little treat on my thigh, and then flying away while laughing. What would be the meaning of that? No, it was a $100 bill. My test, the $100 bill was fake. It was a thing asking you to bring Jesus into your heart and life, and then it was a specific prayer or something. And then the test was if I was going to take it to the front desk people and say that, someone left their thing. It's not mine because I didn't earn it. But it said trust in him. And it was just, I realized I haven't been. And then my wife, when she says that she, gave up, she texted me this morning, and she basically said that she's like, she just stopped asking and stopped expecting God to be present. And I said, baby, you're talking to someone who knows how that feels. Because I know how that feels. No longer, y'all. No longer. Because it is a new day. Never said it was going to be easy. They never said that you get all that it'll never give you too much that you can't handle. That wasn't said. We say that. But the truth is, when we walked away, he still stood there, always waiting for us, like a pursuer, gusts, or a shock-cheering specter. And then when we go to him, he welcomes us with open arms, like 4 hydras on a specter. Y'all killing me. Any hizzle. I think I'm gonna just update this as is, and it's not even like edit it, because this is gonna be like a 50-minute video. Like a 50-minute video. Anyway, I hope y'all are good. I hope you, your friends, and family are happy, healthy, and safe. And yeah, all that stuff. Thanks for being you. Peace.